Yeah, it's not located on any map. It's located right here. Right here. Capital M, capital T, MensTown. There's trust and friendship between you. There's no deals going south. There's no lawyers there. Only real men. And a few good dogs.
Dog! Welcome back. Back in the state of South Carolina.
Still in the state of Florida.
Baker is still in the state of Florida. My room is a mess. I apologize in advance because I am currently in the middle of a move. Moving to a new spot. So I apologize for that. And my girlfriend in the background. But yeah, we're back. We are back doing split recording again. Sadly,
Probably going to look better than the last setup.
Yeah, I mean, quality-wise, it might look better, but you know, I enjoyed being there with you.
No, it was fun doing it in person.
In a not gay way.
Say that we did it. No, it was gay. What's the official move date?
When's my official move date? End of this month, the 30th. Today is the 20th, so I got 10 days.
Time. That's good.
Yeah. I'll be in a new spot, new setup, so it'll be cool. But cheers to you. Cheers to everybody at the Roundtable watching this. Cheers to Lydia in the background. We got a great episode for you girls and guys today. A lot of content. I just want to start the episode off by saying one thing. Backyard baseball is back.
Is it just backyard baseball, or are they going to open up to all backyard sports?
And I did my research today. I'm hoping they start making other backyard games.
Backyard football, Dmitry Petrovic, give me the kicking again, give me Pablo Sanchez, all of it.
Well, I mean, Pablo was in the trailer, along with, I think, who was it? Stephanie Morgan, Pete Wheeler. I don't know if you remember these guys. Ernie Steele.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, the entire backyard sports crew, including the podcasters. I got podcasting on my brain. The broadcasters are back as well. The original.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, like, first we're blessed with NCAA 25, and now we're blessed with this.
I mean, GTA 6 is only coming out in like 2029, so we're
right around the corner.
We're at the peak of video games again.
Right around the corner. I don't know if you saw the trailer for this, but it looks amazing.
I did not see the trailer. I've had rather a last 2 busy days, so I have not seen the trailer. So that's why I asked, is it just backyard baseball, or do we get everything? Seems as of now it's just the baseball, which is still a great start.
Yeah, so as of right now, from what we've seen, it's just baseball. I'm hoping they bring back the iconic characters like Randy Johnson and Barry Bonds. Those guys.
Like the actual pros. That was cool.
Yeah, but I hope they add like the new guys, like Aaron Judge. I want to be able to just rip dingers with Shohei. Like, that would be so sick.
Yeah, that would be. A little Mookie Betts action as well.
Oh, a little bit of Mookie Betts. Yeah, I mean, that's... Again, you know, nothing on the other backyard games, but I have high hopes, especially if there's, pending success on this one. But there's also no release date. They said it's coming soon. So, yeah,
sure.
Good stuff. We got a couple different things we want to speak on this episode. We want to touch on a little bit of pop culture. Bake, you want to kick off a little bit of what we're going to talk about pop culture-wise?
Yeah, a little bit of what's going on in social media, and then Post Malone's new album, and then also the 2 most recent movie releases. With It Ends With Us and the not Iron Man, Deadpool, Wolverine. I was thinking of Robert Downey Jr. being back as Doom, so
yeah, that's big news too.
That's huge.
That is big news. I don't know how they're going to do that with Robert Downey.
It's going to be weird seeing him in a different mask.
That'll be cool, though. I'm curious to see where they take that. But, yeah, it Ends With Us out in theaters everywhere now. Bake, you have seen the movie or no?
Negative.
And what is your reasoning behind that?
My girlfriend decided that she didn't want to cry for 2.5 hours, so I have not been dragged to see the movie. So I'm I'm trying not to jinx it. I'm keeping faith that I might be able to escape this one.
You keeping faith that you might be able to? What are you interested in it?
Negative.
No. I have not been dragged to it either, and you'll see Lydia in the background. She is probably going to drag me to it at some point, but I'm trying to push it off as long as I can.
The only time she can't
I
take
watched
me is
Deadpool
noon
with
on
you.
Saturday.
She did. Yeah. She can't take me on Saturday.
Saturday at noon, absolutely not.
Yeah. I will not be coherent, but I digress. Every girl and their mother are dragging their boyfriends and husbands to see it. I saw a video where like the whole theater was just chicks, and then this one girl brought her boyfriend, and the dude was just like, "What am I doing here?"
Feels like the Barbie movie in that way.
I saw. Oh, shish! I saw the Barbie movie. That scared me. I don't know where that came from. That scared me. It scared you too.
Yeah.
Dude, did you see the recent speculation that Blake Lively's like not as good as a person as like everybody's making her out to be, or as everybody thinks she is?
All right, is it speculation? Because I've seen a lot of Blake Lively just getting pounded. I mean, she's getting Bill Cosby canceled style right now out in the universe. And I just don't know if she did anything as bad as Bill Cosby.
Yeah, let's hope not. At least, I mean, I'm still kind of like there's still like a little gray area for me on what exactly is going on with Blake Lively. I tried to do some research on this earlier. Apparently, she's like beefing with the movie director because of like the way they promoted the movie. And I also saw that like fans like dug up a bunch of her, and quote me if I'm wrong on this, dug up like her old tweets and stuff talking about how like she hopes to have girls, and like if not girls, then basically they're gonna get a sex change and be trannies.
She also, her and Ryan had their wedding at a southern plantation.
They had their wedding at a southern plantation.
Yes.
That's
What does this do for LeBron's legacy?
that's what I'm thinking. Like, wow, does LeBron beat Jordan here?
No, but I guess she made like a bunch of comments about like trans and like how she like.
She did a slur.
Well, yeah. She's. I mean, trans is a racial slur. I would say, not really racial, but more so a slur.
LGBTQ, I don't feel like it can be a slur if it's one of the things in the. I don't know what to call it. Within LGBTQIA plus whatever it is at this point, I don't feel like it can be a slur then.
I mean, nonetheless, she's throwing around trannies, the word tranny, when she probably shouldn't be, because you probably shouldn't do that when you're a Hollywood star.
Tranny versus trans. I guess context matters.
Yeah, there are also a lot of people are calling her tone deaf. Again, I don't know how they promoted it, but apparently it's a complete slap in the face to every woman who's endured domestic violence, is what they're saying. So, yeah. Which I want to segue. Why are you pointing at me? Don't point at me.
I'm sitting there laughing at,
dude.
Like, fuck, if people don't see her pointing at you,
do not point at me.
I'm going to get ripped by all 6 of our viewers, 3 of which are sitting.
We're up to 7. 3
of which are here.
I want to use this and segue into the next part. How you have an actress that's getting a ton of hate, that's married to an actor who's getting a ton of love for the.
He's just doing this right now with that movie. Highest box office for an R-rated movie of all time.
Is it really?
Yeah, it passed Joker, and so it is now the highest box office for any R-rated movie.
Which, for people that are wondering, Deadpool and Wolverine is out everywhere now. Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, she's probably banging both. Let's be honest.
Whole lot of hands. That's unhinged. That whole lot of handsome in that movie. Still jealous of Blake Lively that she gets Ryan Reynolds to herself, and we're just all left with dregs at this point. It's a bad world out here.
Yeah, but I saw the new movie. I don't know if you've seen it.
I have not yet. Again, haven't been able.
I
to
lost
find
Baker there
time
for a
to-
second.
Haven't found the time to be able to go see a movie yet.
I saw it. I liked it.
Better than the other Deadpools, or
Oh, I would say, I mean, you can't beat the original. Like, the
Yeah,
first one, phenomenal.
no one expected what we got in the first one, which made the first one that much better. Like it's hard to touch that.
I think they kind of open. I don't know. This is a spoiler for people that haven't seen it. But you might want to close your ears on this. But I think they open the doors for future Marvel movies with Deadpool, because I know they have like the new Avengers movie coming out, which I'm hoping to add in it.
It feels like they want Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman to kind of be the face of that. I mean, you have 10 Rings. You have maybe Doctor Strange shows up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Spider-Man might or might not still be in all this.
Oh, and you have like the Red Hulk and like the new Captain America.
Yeah, I mean, you have those parts, but it'll be interesting to see how we end up here.
Yeah, it's what a great time for like Marvel fans, honestly.
It's the least hurting, because after the last Avengers movie, it felt like we might be out in limbo for a long time.
Yeah. But now that I'm thinking about like all this social media stuff with Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds and getting the love and hate, I don't know if you've been keeping up with any of like the new TikTok trends, but my whole TikTok is just sorority talk.
Oh my god, yeah. I don't even know how I ended up there. Half the time, I just want to know what's going on in sports.
Yeah. Like I don't want to see what I do want to see, but I don't want to see sorority girls. I'm just kidding, love you, baby. I don't want to see sorority girls just like shittily. Is that a word? Shitty dancing on TikTok. Like I want to see, like you said, sports stuff. Stop! Don't look at me like that.
I
And
ain't saying a word. Not after you went that route. I'm checked.
and the have you seen the random dude who like rap battles his grandma?
Yeah, those are
That
great.
That guy is funny. Spoiler: his grandma cooks him. He fries him up. And I think, Bake, didn't you say you wanted to rap battle your grandma at some point?
I was thinking about it. Might be hard. Both of them are not with us, so I'm trying to figure that out. Might
You
have
could
to
dig
do
'em
some
up.
research.
You could probably dig him
Not
up.
going to do that. Really don't feel like getting disowned by my family. Already adopted, lost one family. Don't want to do that again. So yeah.
You think he would still get cooked? Like, if you dug her up? Like her spirit would like cook your ass or something?
Turn it into ashes.
Like the ashes just repop into flames. That would be
Yeah. Oh, anyways, Baker mentioned Post Malone's new album at the beginning of this episode. Bake, have you listened to the whole thing?
Yeah, is there a chance it wins Country Album of the Year?
I think so, unless Morgan Wallen drops like another.
You think didn't Luke Combs just drop two Father and Sons?
Oh yes, yeah. I didn't like it.
I feel like it's down to those two. I understand that Luke. It wasn't my favorite Luke Combs album of all time, but I feel like there's still plenty of massive Luke Combs fans, me included, that would be able to carry that to number one country album. I don't know. I feel like Post kind of fits into this weird spot where he's just a very talented musician, came out with a very good album.
Yeah, I highly suggest people to go and listen to it. The first tape A is just him and everybody, like every feature you can think of. You had like Dolly Parton on there.
Yeah,
Chris
Brad
Stapleton.
Paisley, Dolly Parton, Chris
Yeah,
Stapleton.
like people that you
had. Morgan had Lainey
Did he have
Wilson.
Oh, he did have one.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that's
I
right.
had some help.
Yeah, Yeah, I suggest throwing that bad boy on. It's dang near flawless. I'd probably give it about a 9.0 out of 10, if I'm being honest with you. Maybe a 9.1, 9.2 maybe.
Yeah, for me, it's going to have to be in the running for best country album.
Yeah.
Got Jack on there as well.
Dude, another trend. I asked Lydia about this at dinner tonight. Do you know what an everything shower is?
Yeah, dude, I do have a girlfriend of 6 years. I have
Oh,
been
that's right.
that
I forget.
for so many times not understanding that. And to this day, I know it exists. I know the general premise. I don't ask questions. I shut up. And I don't
That's like...
just...
I was, dude. I was like, "What's an everything shower? Is that just like where you wash everything?" Like, I had one of those earlier this evening. Like, what is that? And then Lydia explained it to me, and I was like, "All right, interesting."
The thing.
I don't know, man. I shouldn't have let her sit in here while we record.
Like, I don't know how to react. Like, I didn't know that we were just finger banging on this episode. I would have prepped differently.
Dude, college football, like we mentioned in last episode. Well, we mentioned football was back in the last episode, but college football, specifically by the time this episode airs, there's games on this weekend.
Yep.
I'm excited. I know you're excited.
Yep.
With this excitement, Baker and I decided to take a few things from last episode and kind of tweak it a little bit with a 12-team, our prediction for a 12-team playoff for the NCAA college football season. What do you think about this change to the 12-team?
With the 12-team, you get the 4 Big Four conference winners are automatic into the quarterfinal. Then you get 7 at-large teams in one group of 5, which is like Sun Belt, AAC, Mountain West, stuff like that. And I'm not 100% sure on all 5 conferences, but the deemed best team, winner of one of those, automatically will also go. So you kind of get that at-large, smaller schools, 7 at-large, big schools, kind of that next grouping. It could even be the 3 seed in the nation that falls into that group of 7, assuming they have lost to one of the conference winners.
It's definitely going to be interesting how it kind of plays out this season. I think there's going to be a lot more competition. And it's going to give, obviously, more teams a shot at the Natty. I really do think it's going to prove who really is the best team in the nation.
Yeah, we had the 6 games play, and then we just picked the winner. The AP just picked which team was best. That was our national championship. Then we went to BCS. It was determined 2 teams. And then we finally switched to a 4-team playoff that obviously
2 teams
better,
for the BCS. Baker froze again. I don't know what's going on. He's got that Walmart camera. 2 teams to decide the BCS championship. Oh, hey, he's back. Go ahead, Baker. Continue.
No, it's 2 teams for the BCS, and now we had a 4-team playoff. So it's at least we're now not really going to feel like we missed out. Like, is the 13 seed in the nation worth the title? I feel like we're not missing out on that anymore.
Yeah. With all that being said, though, you want to give them your 12 teams and kind of talk about why you chose them, and then we can flip flop to me, and I'll tell mine.
Okay, so I'll give you my group of 5, and then you give me your group of 5. So I went with Liberty Flames. I think they go probably 13-1. I think they lose 1 game. I think they go 13-1, win their conference, and go in as the 12 seed.
Okay, I'm with you on that as well. I think Liberty has a great year. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm running with Liberty as well. I like Liberty. Noah almost went to Liberty. The Flames.
Yeah, a lot of. It's the largest Christian school in the nation. That or BYU. I don't know which one.
Yeah, we have one right up the road from us. What's Bob Jones? Bob Jones.
I
Yeah.
don't think that one's big though.
No, they don't have a football team either.
Nah, Liberty, I mean, impressively has one, and it's gotten pretty good.
Yeah, no, they had a great year last year. I think they carry that on to this year. Do I see them going far in the playoffs? Absolutely freaking not. But they'll squeak in there, and they might squeak out a win in the first round. You never know.
Well,
Go
okay,
ahead.
Who do you have playing them in the first round? Because I'll tell you my team.
So I didn't break mine out on who's playing who.
Well,
whoever
your 5 seed is would be playing Liberty. It's a 5-12 matchup.
Yeah, I just went down the list of 1 through 12 of who I think makes it. So why don't you read off yours while I go get another beer, and then like I said, while I get another beer, read yours off, and then whenever I come back, I'll read mine.
Yeah, go ahead, grab one. I'll wait till you come back, and we'll clip this out.
You want me to get you one?
Yeah, we'll clip this out.
All right. No, this is perfect.
All right. I'm going to sit here and count to 20 then and make sure that you have to clip this out. Say crazy.
I like those picks, Bake.
All
Those are
right, so
picks.
at number 5, I had Texas, who's going to play against Liberty. I
Did
told
you-
you I'm not going forward without you sitting here. It's supposed to be a conversation. This is a podcast.
I love it. I'm keeping it all in, too.
So I have Texas playing Liberty. That's my 5-12 matchup. I think Oregon goes to 6, and they will play Kansas State. I got Penn State at 7, playing against number 10 Clemson. And I got Notre Dame and Alabama as the 8-9. I think Kalen DeBoer is going to have a good year. I don't think it will be a great year, but I feel like there might just still be enough there to get them in. And this could absolutely shake up. It's college football. Bama could lose 3 and be a 5 seed because of the committee.
Which, I mean, with a new head coach and a lot of players that have either went to the draft or transferred out, I'm not gonna take anything away from them. But I don't think Bama's going to be the same team that we all know and love. I don't love Bama. I freaking
know and
Bama.
hate.
Yeah, know and hate. But good picks, Bake. I think with my
5 through 12.
Oh, you want my 5 through 12 or my 1 through 12?
I didn't touch my 4. My 1.
Oh, you didn't touch your 4. All right. I think Ohio State has a good year at number 5. Lands a bid. The only L that they take during the season is from Oregon.
So you have Oregon winning the Big Ten.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hook 'em horns, baby.
That's your 6?
Yeah.
So you have Georgia winning the SEC.
Yeah. I think with a healthy Quinn Ewers, he has a great year. I don't think they win it all this year, but I do like Quinn Ewers. Hook 'em horns. I think Utah makes a push with a great year from Cam Rising.
So you have K-State winning the Big 12?
No. These are just my 1 through 12. I'm just reading them out.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I like Cam Rising. I've liked what I've seen from him. He's got the flow with the nice long hair. He was injured last season. I think he comes back and has a great year. I think Bama unfortunately makes it. Again, Kalen DeBoer, however you say his name, has a good track record, and it's Bama.
Yep.
Kids are going to want to play at Bama. I think these kids are going to show up this year. I think Penn State squeaks in. They have a manageable schedule. They're always overhyped, but I do think they make it. Plus, I like their whiteout game. That thing is sick. Okay. LSU makes it barely. I think they scraped together enough wins. Also long overdue for a good year. And they have an improved defense. They still can't beat our Seminoles. Knock on wood if they match up this year in the playoffs. But I think Ole Miss has a great year as well and makes it. I like Lane Kiffin. I think he's building something out there in Mississippi. Let's just hope it's something good. And then I do have Liberty making it as well, like we mentioned. So that's my 5 through 12. Again, that's just who I think is going to make the playoffs, not in any order or anything. Like Bake did, I didn't go that deep into it.
Yeah, since they got the 4 conference champs, I went Georgia wins the SEC, Ohio State wins the Big Ten, I think Florida State wins the ACC, and I think Utah wins the Big 12. And so that's where I have Utah getting in. I have them at the 4, and I have those in order at Georgia 1, Ohio State 2, Florida State 3, and Utah at 4. And they all get a bye, and then the matchups from there, conference champs will get home games again, and you got to travel. So
I think I agree with you. I think Georgia dominates the SEC. They still have a top 5 offense and defense.
I think they go undefeated, yeah.
Oregon wins the Big Ten.
Oregon winning the Big Ten over Ohio State.
Oregon wins the Big Ten. Like I said, I think Ohio State's only losses from Oregon this year.
Fair. I have it the other way around.
Ohio State always shows promise as well, but they always seem to falter, putter out towards the end of the season.
Yeah, this is Ryan Day's last chance.
I think it's a make or break year for him. I told Casey last year that they needed to get rid of Ryan Day. They didn't.
He can't win the big game, it feels like.
I agree.
It feels like his team this year is just...
It's definitely make or break. Definitely make or break.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So Oregon wins the Big Ten. They seem like a legit contender this year. A lot of hype around Oregon, plus their unis are sexual. Oklahoma State wins the Big 12.
Okay.
Chaotic season, but they have a decent roster. And then, obviously, our Knowles take the ACC championship. Did a light just pop on in the background of your place, or am I bugging?
No, my monitor's behind.
Oh.
Turned off for a second, which changed my lighting.
Nice. ACC championship. FSU has an undefeated season with close wins against, I think, Miami and Clemson.
Yep.
And then we're not going to get robbed this year. We're on a vengeance tour, so I wouldn't be surprised if we took it all the way, baby.
Do you have either Clemson or Miami getting in with 1 loss?
Nope. I think Clemson has a shitty year. I think Cam Ward from Miami and then flop.
Interesting.
Yep, I think that... Go ahead.
I have whoever goes... So, actually, it would have to be 2 losses. Or Florida State loses one of those games early and wins the ACC championship in a reverse matchup.
Which is likely. I mean, I think our schedule is kind of meh. I mean,
I think we have 2 games to worry about. I don't worry about Florida this year.
No.
Obviously, you can lose any game if you don't prep, but it feels like Norvell always preps.
I hope he doesn't let off the gas this year. I think we need.
I want him to run up scores.
Yeah, Georgia Tech. We need to beat the living snot out of Jaw Tech this weekend.
Yeah, I'd like to see him run up scores so that in case we lose the ACC, it feels like we're high-powered.
Yeah.
Like we're one of the teams that can go and put up a 60 and not just like the second string's in the third quarter up by 28. I want to be up by 42, 6 duds if we can be.
Well, we like to take our foot off the gas. I mean, sometimes Norvell likes to play a little bit conservative, but who knows? I mean, we got a lot of talent that's returning, plus we gained a lot of talent in the offseason. So,
Go ahead.
I also think that Memphis might give us a great game just because that's Norvell's alma mater there. Well, not his alma mater, but old
it's his old
job.
gig.
I think I lost Baker again. But I do think Memphis gives Florida State a little bit of a run. I think it comes down to the fourth quarter, and then we probably throw up against maybe 21 on them. I don't know what all you heard from that, Bake, but...
Yeah, I think it's I think with Memphis, it's close until half. Changes get made. I think we pull out in the third, have a comfortable fourth. Is that a home or an away game?
That is I actually saw this earlier. I had the schedule pulled up. Let's see here. That is a home game.
Yeah, I feel much more comfortable about Memphis. It's also early, so I don't feel like Memphis can get out and running. Now, if they come out hot, I think we do too. I think that might be a decent game, but I think we just kind of run that one. Oh, we're both idiots. We have Notre Dame away as well.
Notre Dame's, they're always overhyped. I mean, they're a great team. They always finish with like 1 or 2 losses on the year, but
not remembering that Notre Dame has this game. It might change my.
I'm pretty sure it's at Notre Dame too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in South Bend. That's a hard place to go at night.
That is very tough.
Also, it's late in the year, so you're starting to get cold. It's on the 9th of November, so you're starting to get a little cold up there. But I don't know. Just depends. If you get bad weather, it might be a real interesting game. Might be a lot more running, and we got to see how running looks for us. Might be more. Our running game might be better than passing game, just depending. Lot can happen.
I have a lot of hope in DJ Uwakabak.
Go ahead and pronounce it correctly.
DJ Uwagale.
Uyangalele.
Yeah, whatever. Tomato. Anyways,
He's your starting quarterback out now.
Yeah, I think we have a good year.
Yep.
I was thinking about something earlier that I like, something that you said actually, with game day being this Saturday in Dublin. If we go undefeated, say Florida State goes undefeated and Miami goes undefeated, do we get another game day?
So here's the thing. Game day does not like going to Miami games because they don't get to put the backdrop as the stadium and get people out there. Because you got to put a 7:30 game 45 to 50 minutes away from campus.
Yeah, they don't have a stadium.
I think the chance would be is if we go undefeated and Notre Dame goes undefeated.
You think it goes to South Bend?
Absolutely. I don't think they would put one in Tallahassee. We don't really have a game that's worth it. I don't think we see Clemson in a game day early. You
think they lose? Because we played Clemson early again this year, don't we?
We play Clemson 6 games in. So I don't think we see a game day for Clemson. I feel like they don't want to put one in Tallahassee. So
yeah, that makes sense.
It feels like since with us going to Dublin, game days there, I think the only way we see another one for an FSU game this year is Notre Dame. Just out of location wise, I really going to Miami just feels awful.
I don't know. We could potentially get one for Clemson if Clemson's undefeated.
You would have to see 2 undefeated teams.
We might get one from. This is a long shot spitball. I know Florida has a tough schedule this year.
Florida's dog shit this year. It's not game day.
But for some reason, if they squeak by, with one win,
Florida's going into that game 3-7.
I hope so.
They're going into that game beaten, bedraggled.
Yeah,
they're walking out of that thing like Piper Perry. I mean, let's not act like this is going to be a fun season for Florida. As much as it makes me happy, it feels like Florida can be a ruin it game, and that's what they're living for. They're living to ruin team seasons this year. They're not thinking that they're going to be a elite team.
I love it. And all the Gator fans, of course, are like, oh, this is our year. Idiots. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Landon.
Wait, do Gator fans think it's their year? Seeing their schedule?
Gator fans always think it's their year, brother.
I understand that they do. I understand that every team does. When we had James Blackman, Justin Blackman, who was our quarterback a couple years, I said it's our year. Like, that's not true. I said it. I didn't believe myself, but I said it.
You know who I wish we could keep healthy, but our O-line sucked so bad?
Go ahead.
Francois.
Oh, I mean, yeah, that was a different year if you didn't get injured against Bama. But
yeah,
I remember sitting there with you watching that game, and I remember profusely crying in a corner for 35 minutes after I saw that man's knee go outside of his.
Oh, and after Osagi performed.
I still don't like Noah for inviting him over. That ruined
Shout
it.
out to Osagi, my boy. It's my dog right there. So, good takes. I mean, we'll just see. We'll see how we come out Saturday against our kryptonite for some reason, the Yellow Jackets, with that stupid wishbone triple option bullshit that they like to play. So,
Yeah. I think also, like Michigan, I think they fall off. I don't think they can rebuild that well. They lost too much, like too many big pieces.
yep.
It felt
And
like
their
head coach, starting quarterback, starting running back, multiple pieces on each side of the ball. Front line got torn up a little bit. I feel like Michigan doesn't turn around and get back into it. Mizzou, I'm seeing a lot of mixed reactions.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
We'll see how it goes, but you never know. I mean, they don't have a hard SEC schedule. I think their prove-it game is Bama. They got them late. I'm just going through schedules, going through.
Well, I tell you,
interesting.
I do want to keep an eye on Clemson.
I do
coming
too.
in-
I mean,
Coming in at rank 14th preseason, I think they could make enough noise. Because Dabo's a great coach. I like Dabo as a coach. I think he's got a great mindset. I hate that he doesn't utilize the transfer portal, which I think he'll change.
I love that he doesn't. As a Florida State fan.
that program's going to go downhill, brother. He's got to get with the times.
Fine by me. Actually, if we can get out of the ACC,
Yeah, fine by us.
me.
Well, they're coming too. They're going to come too.
Yeah, but then we have other teams that make our schedule look better besides Clemson. That's what Clemson needs from Florida State, and Florida State needs from Clemson, is we both need to be good wins when we play. Someone's got to get a good win. Someone's got to run the ACC. So
also, keep an eye on Texas and Oklahoma this year.
Oklahoma's a weird one. They their quarterback left. Dylan Gabriel moved on.
Yeah.
He's at Oregon, yes?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so Oregon restocked. They had a good buddy that's now in Denver. I'm going to sit here.
Bo?
Yeah, Bo Nix. He was phenomenal. Bill Belichick said best pocket passer in that class. So,
Yeah.
See,
I like
he said most close to NFL ready, so I feel Oregon can turn around and do it. It feels weird.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I think this was a good episode. Big thoughts, comments, suggestions.
Premier League soccer started, so European seasons are underway.
Oh, yeah.
So
Man, you, baby. That's our team, Bake. You and I.
one game, one win. I have not completely lost hope. And so
I watched that game. That was a good game.
My emotional state has not crippled yet. It's not crippled yet. It was a very boring game. But
Hey, until about the 80th minute or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
So-
87th minute winner.
I don't know if we have any soccer fans out there. Bake's a big soccer guy. He's a big Man U guy.
Well, I'm one of our fans. Ipso facto, we have a soccer fan.
Yeah, there you go. So, all right. Episode 6 of the Roundtable, where it's always July. Guys, go follow us on TikTok. We got a TikTok now. Yeah, our PR stunts are. I don't know if that's the right word, but yeah.
I mean, our media distribution is improving.
Yeah. So the guy doing our social media, it's me.
Yeah.
We do have a TikTok now, MensTown Roundtable. Go check us out. We're going to post reels on there. We're going to post stories like Instagram and Facebook. Obviously, watch us on YouTube.
Spotify.
Spotify. Screw Apple Music. I don't know how to upload to those jokers.
I don't either, so I guess we're staying with the other two.
Yeah, which Spotify is obviously like the better app. So, all right, episode 6. Until next week, Bake. Much love to you, brother.
Love you, buddy.
Go Knowles.
Go Knowles.
Gators suck.